For those of you who don't know me, my name is JP, and I have the pleasure of joining you guys this evening to share a little bit about myself. So by a show of hands, who in the audience has gotten nervous to speak in front of a large crowd? Awesome. Because that makes two of us. But like a good quote once says, growth is found on the other side of fear. So start off with what I do. I'm an associate at Merrill Lynch, where I currently assist 4 financial advisors who manage assets for wealthy individuals and families. And my day-to-day consists of customer service, client interactions, creating and customizing financial plans, as well as rebalancing portfolios for existing clients. I graduated from the University of Connecticut with an economics major back in 2014. My career started with Merrill Lynch upon a successful internship program with the firm that I completed my junior year of college. And ever since, I've been obsessed with financial planning, the financial markets, and investments. Anybody that hears that says, dude, get a life. I wasn't always driven about my career and where I was going. And not going far back, I failed miserably in high school due to my lack of commitment towards my future. And to be honest, I was bored. I didn't see a need to be educated. I felt like I was getting taught the same thing year after year. And I got caught up on, high school popularity. I was in a culture in high school where if you performed well in school, then you were put in a low social, status, which, meant that, you were considered a geek. So I was underperforming in school. I was doing the wrong things, associating myself in the wrong crowds. And once high school finished, that's when reality hit me, right? So that's when I applied to 10 schools, and out of the 10 schools, 9 rejected me. So that was a turning point in my life, because just like everyone in this room, we hate being rejected. But the root of that turning point in my life wasn't just a feeling of rejection. It was really my parents' disappointment that they believed in me and they gave me full autonomy at an early age, and I had failed them. So to give you guys a little background, my parents came to this country without knowing a word of English. My mother was cleaning houses, and she used to own her own business back in Peru. My dad was a cop. He came to this country, and what he had to do, he was a laborer digging ditches, and that's something that me and my sister would always see. So this is how they put food on the table, and that made such a huge sacrifice to come to this country. And at this time, when I was going through this in high school, I had failed them, and that's something I couldn't live with myself. So right then and there, I turned my life around by making an instant decision. I began to outperform in the one and only school that accepted me for the first year. And then after rejection over rejection over rejection, I finally got into UConn. And that was the biggest lesson in my life, because it taught me that with discipline, commitment, and persistence, anything was possible. I have now become a fanatic about my life and where I am going. My day starts at 5 a.m. every morning. It doesn't end until 10 o'clock at night. I work hard towards where I'm going, and I'm able to provide for my family and everyone that is actually around me. Now, the text would actually said, which is not to thank the crowd once your speech was over, but I'm a little unorthodox, so I want to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity for giving me the time to speak in front of you and becoming one of those fears that I have, which is actually public speaking. And I look forward to continue working with you all to improve this crucial skill that's needed in the marketplace. So thanks.